line. Tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 147. We in the building. You ain't know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
Yes. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
You ain't know what up. Please download the Alive Podcast app on iOS or Android, and please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If any branding deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. It's the holidays, my guy.
Word.
How you feeling?
Tired. Genuinely tired, but it is happy holidays to everybody. You know, definitely don't take this time for granted. You know, reach out to your loved ones. Just make sure everybody good. Make sure you spend some quality time. You know, do all those right things. I'm excited to be able to do those things with the missus and whatnot.
You got any Christmas songs you want to play real quick?
Fun fact: I hate Christmas music.
Like any like no Mariah Carey.
I hate it. I hate it with a passion.
Baby, it's cold outside. I got to get away.
Only shit I'm gonna play is that I'll play that Chris Brown shit from last year. That shit was my shit.
Okay, can you play Chris Brown?
I'll play the
Okay, all right. But I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. So we're going to be releasing the Maximum Toxicity in the spot of next week. So be aware that it's the best moment of 2023. Hopefully you enjoy the journey with us. We've been very consistent this year. Shout out to us. A lot of stuff that we couldn't applaud ourselves on the back for the podcast. We signed to a network. Very consistent. This is our third year. Yeah, so I'm happy. Happy holidays. Celebrate, you feel me? Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, you name it. Let's go, Slick.
All right, this is that no time like Christmas. This is the type of time I'll be on Christmas Day. So I'm sorry.
Nigga, I'm thinking you're gonna play some Feliz Navidad, like White Christmas, Last Christmas, some Fairy Tale of New York.
I just said I hate
All
Christmas
I Want
music.
for Christmas.
Nope, I hate Christmas music. That's my shit.
You trying to make some Leos over here? You trying to make some August babies out here? That's what you trying to do.
Let's fuck it. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
No, that shit gonna cost a lot. Please, when she gives you that lingerie for like the umpteenth time this year, please wrap it up. We don't need no more August babies out here. All righty, man. Let's get into this week's news, man. We recording this early, by the way. So if shit pops off in the next couple of days,
we might be back.
You gotta wait until.
Now you might have to have to do an emergency episode just in case shit get crazy.
And it'll be exclusively on Patreon or whatever. But anywho, sex scandal, man. The government is government, bro. This shit is the most ghetto shit ever. What I want to ask? I want to ask like some old niggas, like, in the 60s, 70s, like, did y'all find out about a lot of shit? Like, I know they had like the Watergate situation back in the day, and a little, Bill Clinton got a little head in the office, but in this year, bro, we have seen someone get expelled from Congress. We seen a former president dodge a RICO.
He ain't dodging well enough because that nigga definitely just got told he can't run for president.
Oh, damn. But he was going to win that shit if he was.
They said,
and then now, there's an 8-second pornographic clip that was posted on Friday evening that was leaked by a private group chat for gay men in politics, which shows some inappropriate behaviors that's been going on. What's your thoughts, Slick?
Ooh, who he pissed off to leak that shit? Why would you join that shit? That's like...
First of all, there's a private group chat for gay niggas in politics. What's going on?
It's like, even the thought of that is just like, yo... if you are in a position of power, why the fuck would you join that? Like, where's the NDAs? What did y'all sign? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Because all it takes is one person to be mad at you or the wrong person to get their hands on that sensitive information, and it's quiet for you. Granted, we live in a more accepting era of, you know, just sexual freedom and fluidity, but still, you can get these jokes.
Bro. So apparently it was an understaffer for Senator Ben Cardin for Maryland. He shared a series of indecent photos and video of himself engaging in sexual act in so-called the hollow halls of Congress. So this nigga's an adventurous.
That nigga was fucking at work.
I ain't gonna hold you, Slick. Besides, you know, if I don't mind this shit, because nigga, if I was working in the Congress, my nigga, you telling me I'm fucking by the Lincoln Memorial, where nigga, if I get a chance, the White House is lit. You feel me? So I don't mind. I you know, I can understand the event, the risk type, because you know, like, it, you know, what's better than, you feel me, getting coochie that you're not supposed to be getting. Like, you know, you have sex with a girl you're not supposed to be having fuck with, and that shit spice it up. You feel the rush. Mm-hmm. It's having sex in a place that you shouldn't be having sex in. That's like top 2 right there. You feel me?
Until you lose
so, but my nigga, you supposed to keep those footage and pictures to yourself. How the hell do you send niggas evidence of you committing crimes over here?
I mean, technically, they was all gay in politics, so he probably was the only one getting his tallywhack nippled and all of that stuff in proper places.
Yo, this shit is so crazy. I'm like, bro, this ain't the early 2000s anymore. Like, niggas could share shit without shit getting leaked. Shit getting leaked almost every year of different stuff. You don't think? And I'm thinking, bro. You know, here I'm thinking. Let me put on my hat real quick. I'm thinking one of them niggas didn't want to give up that pussy. One of them niggas didn't want to give up that pussy. So he's like, oh, word? You ain't trying to give up that pussy? Fuck it, my nigga. Anonymous leak. Pop. I'm telling you, Slick. I'm telling you, them niggas was messy in there. I'm telling you, them niggas was messy. Niggas didn't want to give him that pussy, and niggas dropped it. It was like, all right, cool. You want to act like that? Or matter of fact, or you want to ghost me? You don't want to answer me no more? Drop that right there for that nigga right there. Now he got the senator going to retire now. Shit lit. This government is I ain't gonna lie, this shit got to be the most ghetto government in the world right now, bro.
Niggas is nasty. Just like, yo, my thing is like, I get it. Sometimes you need a safe. You think you need a safe space to get your shit off, but I'm like, I don't feel like a group chat like that is ever for. Like, if these not your day one, you're not getting your shit. You don't know these people.
Son, and yo, if we ever when I'm speaking to this, when this podcast launch off, all my friends, please do not release. If our group chat, please get some secure passwords, please, because if this shit drops, yeah, it's over for niggas over here. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't respond to people as is, so any crazy shit in group chat, the most you got is a reaction from me.
And the thing about it, it's not about pictures or videos in my group chat. It's about shit I be saying. That's the thing. They're gonna have a screenshot of me saying some shit wild, and I'm like, yo, given the context, given the times, shit was different. I thought this was a safe space. Clearly not. But onwards to major news. I want to shout out Meek Mill and Jay-Z and the Reform Alliance for securing a big win in Philadelphia. I think he's gonna play this. You're not gonna play this out.
I was waiting to hear what the win was.
Okay, apparently they have secured the probation reform bill and intend to reduce probation times and rules and make it easier to follow. So that allows people who are convicted felons to get themselves back into society without having fears of going back to jail.
That word was fucking you up. I don't know what word it was. But
nah, I like you know what happens like when you I'm getting a little sick.
I don't know what word it was. I was like, what, nigga? Nah, that does deserve applause though, because I think that it's important when you really think about the flaws in our justice system that we don't talk enough about the probationary system, and how it does hinder people, especially depending on what you were arrested for. Because it's not a matter of you just serving your time, but they'll let you out a little early and be like, yeah, but you can't have a life for like the next 5 to 10 years.
Yep.
And I think Meek Mill's response was saying, like, I was taking my kid to school across state lines, and I was violating parole. If I would have got in trouble, or I got caught, I was going to jail. You know? So I think that's definitely a major win. And when you think about, again, the history of our people, and it's like we've always been stuck with the shackles of just like how the system is against you. And I think that's something we really can root for, and something that is being a celebrity using their power to push for systemic changes that benefit, especially people that look like us. So there's no negative malice in that one,
bro. And then just seeing him breaking down and like, bro, that shit was so powerful for me, bro, because he's been battling this for a long time, and he had a judge that was purposely trying to send him back to jail at any time. And it's kind of like, all right, you don't want these people to commit crimes. Cool. When they come out of jail, you don't give them no opportunities. It's hard for them to get jobs. So, of course, they got to resort back to what put them in jail. So it's an endless cycle. So hopefully this changes. I know, a lot of people in Philly was hating the ski mask law that they put in. So hopefully the reform bill will ease people's minds a little bit. But shout out to Meek Mill, shout out to Jay-Z, shout out to the Reform Alliance. Hopefully they could come to New York and change some shit up, because New York, I don't trust the justice system in New York, Slick. Because Jonathan Majors has been found guilty. Tell him, Slick, what he been found guilty of.
So essentially, he was not found guilty on like assault and harassment with intent, like meaning they, based on the evidence of the case with his ex-girlfriend Grace, they said that he did not intentionally, assault or harass her, but he was still given 3rd-degree misdemeanors in the sense of assault and harassment where it wasn't intentional. Basically, they said that because he put her back into the car roughly and was rough when trying to like get away from her, he was found guilty on that. And as a result, he was dropped by Marvel. It's really tough to see how his career can ever recover from this when you think about the amount of money and the opportunities he had that have been taken away from this. And this might not go well. So I'm going to preface it with that. But I have had a hard time dealing with this because I know the justice system doesn't really go in our favor. But in this case, for what he was accused of, I'm not saying that he has not been abusive in his relationship. I'm not saying those things that we don't know anything about that we have as evidence that was put forth. But for what he was accused of, which is what happened in the back of that Uber car or that private car, right? There was no evidence that substantiates that he did anything. He called the cops on his ex-girlfriend because of a situation trying to save her life because he found her unresponsive in the apartment, right? Mm-hmm. So everything that came out afterwards was kind of like, what the fuck? How did we get here? And I feel like it became one of those situations of white women's tears. And again, it's not a thing of saying that he was this role model just because I'm a fan, because I understand that some of the things he said, he did call himself a monster. He said he had a temper. He did allude to things that in isolation can be scary to hear. It can be like, oh, what the fuck are you really doing to this girl behind closed doors? But for what the facts of what this case was supposed to be about and to be deemed guilty, and what people don't realize, people probably do realize it, right? No publication is going in depth into what he was found guilty on. I read an article on BBC about him being dropped today, and it just said he brought this upon himself, which he did in a way, woman. But it also said that he is just guilty. There is no delineation of he is guilty for putting her in the car. He is considered an abuser from these major publications. That is an asterisk on his name. Rightly deserved or not, right? And in this case, we could say it's probably not deserved because of what actually happened. The Uber driver said he did not see Mr. Majors put his hands on this woman. There was nothing that he could say that he initiated or contributed to the damage that was happening to this young lady. He ran away. The video shows he ran away from her. The people that she was with said that he tried to have nothing to do with her, right? So in the isolation of this incident, I am, as a black man, disturbed on so many levels. And I don't know. I just feel like he's going to go seek the appeal because there's no way It's like, because now you're saying that, you know, you just feel like something happened, right? My question is, who was on that jury? What was the demographic makeup?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exactly.
Like, and then there was the thing that his lawyer, they did say his lawyer did not do a great job in how they presented the facts of the case and how they, you know, agreed to what the charges would be and whatnot. But even in that space, it's like, this shit wasn't supposed to. It's like, I think if that was me, I'm like, how the fuck did we get here? I called the cops to help you because you said you were going to hurt yourself. But then I did see somebody say the wildest shit. It was like, you popped up with your new bitch before you even went to trial.
Bro, that's what I was saying. But go ahead.
It's not even, it's like, it's just a random new bitch. It's Megan fucking Good. Niggas been beating their meat to Megan Good since God knows how long. We don't care about her Christian sabbatical. It's like you said it. You could even tell the story what you said. I'm gonna pass the baton. Let you take it from here and go ahead.
Bro, I said it, bro. When we talked about this, I was like, bro, ex-girlfriend, what? Let's start from the beginning. The ex-girlfriend wasn't trying to press charges. We had to think about this too, but NYPD. Now we residents of New York, so we know NYPD. Not all y'all bad. I won't say that because I got family members, frat brothers, friends that are in NYPD. So not all y'all bad, but there's a good amount of y'all niggas that are shady. Cause it's slick. If you don't remember, they took her in. They kept her in for like 3 to 5 hours, questioning her to the point where they kind of like coerce her into admitting assault type stuff and harassment from Jonathan Majors. But to your point, Slick, you show up a court case against your ex with Megan Good. There's no friendship thing that I could. If I was her friend, what can I say? Megan Good beats you in every single way. She looks better. She's more talented.
She probably smells
better. Got more money. Smells better. Look, and black. At that point, she wasn't dropping shit. She wasn't going to help you no more. She wasn't going to help you. She was going to see this through. And that's one mistake Jonathan Majors did. If you was dating Megan Good, bro, you should have kept that in the tuck until after the case was over. Because maybe your girl might, girls be delulu. She might think y'all might get back together, so she might drop the charges and whatnot. But you messed up there by bringing Megan Good. At that point, she saw it's over. There's no way he leaving Megan Good for me. I'm gonna see this through. But Slick, to your point again, this shit just sad. I called the cops. I did everything right. I tried to put her back in the car because she was acting belligerent. Mind you, the driver's testimony said that he did not see him put hands on her, and she was putting hands on him. That's the reason why he got out the car. And he tries to put her back in the car so he can get away. And just for that little 1 second thing, he gets guilty of misdemeanor. That shit ain't crazy to you, brother?
Oh, it's absurd. That's dead absurd.
I ain't gonna lie. This court case got me feeling like Dr. Umar. Black Queens, I know y'all have a little rough time with me on this podcast sometimes, but I apologize. I love y'all. I never advocated for interracial dating, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm not advocating it right now because at this point, if I'm gonna deal with some drama, I'd rather deal with people of my color. We can handle this indoors and whatnot.
That's offending. That's offending. It's
love you, Black Queens.
And then side note, you see they about to release the Epstein files with the 170 people who was on the island. So they could just tweet it.
That shit get released, bro. You know the top niggas in the world is on that shit.
But they say, let me watch Chris Tucker movies now because they about to ruin this nigga. They about to snitch on every black person that was there first.
Wait, Chris Tucker?
Every celebrity was there, bro. But I don't know why they said Chris Tucker. I'm trying to look it up now. But I'm like, ooh, don't do my man. Like,
you know, it's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take like 10 low people that don't really matter, put their names out on the headlines, and keep the other powerful people off that shit.
They're gonna put them in the readings.
Mark my word.
They're
gonna use some niggas as a scapegoat.
Nasty.
But prayers to Jonathan Majors, bro. Hopefully, but Marvel gets me tight too, cause Marvel, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't fucking with Marvel. Low key, I ain't fucking with Marvel because like Marvel wasn't even trying to show no support or anything like that, bro. And for them just to drop him right off of that awful misdemeanor too, when you have, no offense to the people that you have on the roster right now, some of the people that you have on that roster right now as actors, as workers, their records ain't that clean. And I'm not only talking about Robert Downey Jr. I'm not talking about him. There's other people on there. And that shit crazy too, because look at DC. DC had that whole nigga Ezra kidnapping, abusing, and they still stuck by that niggas. And you telling me you couldn't stick by Jonathan Majors?
Like he
off a misdemeanor?
He beat a white woman, bro. They was quote unquote.
Ezra kidnapped somebody and abused them for real.
Yo, it'd be like that.
And they still the Flash movie.
That shit was terrible though.
Yeah, it was. But I get convicted of, and the thing about it that would piss me off too about that too is, in the future, after a couple years go by, they're just gonna say, yeah, you're guilty of domestic violence. Nobody's gonna actually do their homework and research on what really happened. They're just gonna attach that to him now, and that shit's sad because he's a very great actor that was on his way.
If you ask him, he's a very great man.
Great man. He's a great man. Now, this was something that I didn't expect to happen, Slick. Did you know that Drake and Metro Boomin are beefing?
Oh, yeah, I knew.
You knew?
Mm-hmm.
Did they bring that up?
Oh,
so if anybody did, go ahead.
Nah, basically was Metro Boomin's been taking shots at Drake because of like all the award shows. Her Loss has been beating Heroes and Villains. So that's the name of his album, right? Yeah. So basically, he feels like his music is better than everything that's winning, but he's mostly fed up with Drake. And they said they've been shadow beefing for like the last year. That's why he didn't put Drake's verse on the song for the album and everything like that. And that's why Drake,
mind you, that shit was fire.
And Drake leaked it on his own and shit. So they said they've been beefing. So now Drake is just like, what you want to do?
Can you play that clip from Drake I just said on Twitter real quick? Because the sixth God is watching. The fuck y'all niggas start over here.
Drake fed up. Hold on, let me get it right.
Fuck gambling for a second. I think it's important that I tell you that I'm truly in awe, in shock and in awe that my I don't want to say career, but my moments with you have lasted this long. I thought about it a lot this year, just how long we've been doing this, and I was doing a lot of nostalgic songs on tour, and I really wanted to say that I appreciate you because you made my dreams come true, honestly. You really have.
Hey, man, that's the wrong clip.
I was like, there's nothing negative in this clip. I was like,
that's the wrong clip.
I'm about to say it's a lot in this chat, but I'm trying to find the real Drake one. That's the last one that popped up for me, but Drake was mad, bro. Drake fed up.
Oh, wait, I got it now, people. Welcome to This Might Not Go Well. Not everything might go well.
And to the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, That's what I thought. No, that's what I thought.
That man
give me a gut shot, Slick. Give me Y'all want to do something? Let me know. Only nigga that I'm sad for is Future because he got to choose. That's it. Yeah. And 21 Savage is fucking with us because we got to go on tour with nigga because he got to choose us over Metro. But Future, what side you picking on, nigga? I know you was upset about the Her Loss. I know you wanted to be alive to come out again, but what side you picking, Future? Because you know where I'm standing. 666. And I just wanted to mention this little screenshot of him because I need to get the bar off for niggas out here that keep talking about Drake over here. Anytime people want to start a problem, it's like, for real? Are you dumb? You know who men's are? I'm not afraid of no God, man, heart. What? I'm not afraid of no Kati. I'm not afraid of no waste you neither. So anybody who wants it can get it. You done know. Combination. Okay? And that shit was trash. Hero and Villain is trash. I don't care, Slick.
Nah, the production on that shit was type immaculate. You wild?
Yeah, it was.
Production of that project was immaculate. You're bugged the fuck out.
So now I'm gonna add Metro Boom, Heroes and Villains to my list. So once again, it's fuck Pusha T, fuck the state of Virginia, fuck Pharrell, fuck Ye. I don't care if you're trying to get an OVO tattoo. It's over for you, nigga. You hear me, Ye? He don't want to fuck with you no more, Ye. Even though I'm still waiting for that album, I don't know what you and Ty Dolla $ign are doing over there. Yeah, keep doing fucking raids and shit. Put the damn album out. Fuck, who else got beef with Drake? Fuck anybody else who got beef with Drake. And then now, fuck Metro Boomin, okay? Future, do you want to be put on that list with me? So, nigga, you better pick a side. Onwards to new stuff. You know my boy Drake is streaming now, right, Slick?
Apparently he is. What's he about to stream?
He was on Kick, and he was just so that clip that we played before we played the actual clip, that clip came from his stream that he was doing in Turks and Caicos, you feel me? And shout out to K Moolah, she was there stalking my boy.
Yeah, K was out there wilding.
You feel me? So he started streaming, and he even show appreciation because niggas donated 20 cents to him and shit like that. But he's talking about Slick. He's talking about he need a bill to be signed with a platform. What you think would happen if Drake joined the streaming games? Because you know Kai Cenat runs that shit. But a nigga like Drake join?
I think it's something that opens up streaming for the masses. And I think that if you got a party as big as Drake on a platform, the Billy is worth it, because imagine how much money you're gonna make on the back end, and what things, you know, like I used to go on Instagram Live and play like songs from the albums and whatnot, or you know, just go in there and just talk his shit and do some funny shit. I think that because of his personality and people in his crew, it can really, really be the backbone of a project. And he's already cool with Kai. He's cool with all the streaming kids, and that's why he threw the shots on For All the Dogs, like shouting them out and everything like that. Like.
Mm-hmm. My niggas richer than you rappers, and they all stream. That's a fact.
And that's where the money. Think of it. He's not lying. Like the streamers is making more loot than the rappers. You know,
bro. You have to understand with the streamer shit. You got to pay a subscription so you can get ad free shit, and also you do donos as well. So if you fuck with a nigga, you just dropping random money, and then these niggas be streaming. Like, I think Kai streams at least 5 days a week, and it's at least 4 hours long. So you talking about niggas gotta subscribe for months, and there's also tiers of subscription. So there's the regular one that gets you the ad free shit. Then there's the ones that give you your own emojis that you can put in the chat, and if he fucks with you heavy, he can make you a mod so you can control the chat. So that gives you a little extra more power. And then, if you really fuck with his content and whatnot, you just randomly donate money, bro. So I agree. If I'm Drake, let me be the first rapper to really get on board. Even though there's have been rappers streaming, shout out to LLE Chopper and other people like that. But if I'm Drake,
there's no bigger platform. Drake on streaming can be the equivalent of like Adele doing the residency in Vegas and Usher doing the residency in Vegas. It's gonna be like, you got to see it. And it's like, it's more accessible because it's like, it's on a streaming platform. A Billy, you say the Kick or whoever else. Who else does the streaming? Twitch.
Twitch. Then you got
Twitch is owned by Amazon, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I can't be too sure.
So
you got Kick, you got Twitch, and you got Rumble. Rumble's a lot of one.
So think about that, especially if you think about like Twitch or something like that has access to all that bread. Like, bro, you gonna eat good. You might as well take the Billy. Give him the Billy, let him do his thing, and there's nothing else to worry about.
Bro, facts. Now, this happened last week, and he did issue apologies, but I just want to just talk about it real quick. So, as we talked about last episode, Kai Cenat invited Nicki Minaj to the stream, right? They had fun. Shit broke records.
She was late, though.
Cool. Yeah, she was like 4 hours late. But it was worth it, though. So apparently afterwards, Elliot Wilson tweeted out a screenshot from the stream and said hip-hop journalism, which led a lot of people think that he was being jealous of Nicki Minaj and Kai Cenat. What's your whole thought about that? Because, hey, Elliot from Queens.
I don't know. But I do know that I mean, thinking about where hip hop media has gone in the last couple years, it can probably.
Oh, yes, he is from Queens.
Oh, great. Anyways, thinking about where hip hop media has gone in the last couple years, it has trickled down from. There was a time where you were getting that information from, those Elliot Wilsons, or you had to go to like the Hot 97s and the Breakfast Club, and now those are just like small pegs on the wheel. Like, you want to do the stream. Look at Offset's whole rollout. He was on streams. He was doing random podcasts and shit like that. So it became one of those things where it's like, yo, you want the answers? You don't necessarily have to wait for niggas to drop their For niggas to drop their podcast or their platform or whatnot. So it's one of those things like, hey, shit, I can feel a little salty because I'm not getting that exclusive. I'm not getting the Drake track. I'm not getting I'm not getting the Nicki Converse. The people that's hard to get. I get all the up and coming people because they need it. But the big acts, they go to where they want. So I can see that it comes off as hate.
But but that shit pissed me off though, because it's like, bro, you got to get with the times. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all was gatekeeping. Y'all was trying to gatekeep. Now niggas find another way to not gatekeep, and you upset about that. Yeah. Why are you hating on this young man for doing that?
Because
it's not like. Go ahead.
He lost his advantage. When people lose their advantage, they always bitch and moan and complain.
Facts. I'm like, bro, like, because he doesn't really allow anybody on his podcast, Rap Radar podcast. You try to make that shit exclusive and all that. And I'm just saying, like, the younger fans is not tapped in like that anymore, bro. Yeah, you got to change with time.
They can't. Yeah, they can't read. And they have no attention span. So
facts. So my nigga, instead of hating on Kai Cenat, you might as well fucking start streaming and start trying to get niggas to do that. You feel me? You can still, and the thing about it is, you can still bring in hip hop journalism in there. You can still come with great questions because you do interviews already. So you could basically do an interview on stream and interact with the audience there. There's no reason why you should be upset that Nicki Minaj don't have time for you, but have time for Kai Cenat. And mind you, the Kai Cenat shit did way better for her than it probably do if you went with her.
That's a fact.
Yeah, because it would have probably did good for the hip hop heads, but the younger people was showing out. He had close to 400K, and she was late, by the way, bro. Almost 400K people watching her. Tell me if you could do that with your numbers. And even after that, the videos and all that, him showing love to his family, shit was millions and millions of views. Bro, changed with the time. But he issued an apology to Kai Cenat. I ain't gonna lie, do better, Elliot Wilson. And shout out to B. Dot. Now, Anthony Edwards, this is the most important shit about sports over here. Send that video, Slick. Send that video. Yo, Slick, one thing before we get into this topic. It's kind of sad we don't have privacy in this world no more, bro. Anything that you do with a person, you gotta be mentally prepared to have that shit be exposed in the world, bro. And this shit is so sad. But you the sports head, Slick, take it away from here.
I mean, it ain't much to tell. That's Ja Morant. Anthony Edwards got caught out there with a BBL model, bro. He was getting his toes wet, didn't wear no protection, got her pregnant, and he told her she gotta get that good old AB, and she said nah, she didn't know she wanted to do it, so he had to send her $100K for that, and then she leaked the messages, bro. He had a good girl too in the crib, man. That shit hurt. He was all about his shorty. She was just posting about him 2 days ago, bro.
And the thing about it is, I'm upset with you, Anthony. You Atlanta nigga. Why the fuck you going raw on the IG model, bro? No. I know you want to know how it feels like. Don't get me wrong. Every real nigga understands that, but bro, if you cheating right now, bro, and you sit here going raw and nothing and raw in the shorty,
you a wild boy.
And then wild. But I ain't gonna lie, Shorty wild too, because Shorty was not trying to hear it. She was trying to keep that shit. She even sent him a baby AI picture, like, look at this. Nigga was not playing. He's like, send that video. Send that video. You pop in that Plan B pill like a perk 30. Send that video. Send that video. Nigga was not trying to hear anything. I paid $100K.
Like, you got your bread, mama. Like, leave me alone.
And the thing about it too was, nigga said like, yo, nigga, if she didn't send that video, nigga put it in a polite way like, yo, I could get you wiped off type shit. Yeah, niggas, he was saying it in a polite way too. He's like, "Hey, I sent my bread. What's the hold up?" They said, "I sent the bread. What's the hold up, ma?"
Nah, because that shit was filthy. Because it's like, yo, I sent the bread. What are you doing? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, bro, like, come on now. And yes, let's be kind. You know, obviously the AB is important, and it could damage a woman's body, and you know that should be taken seriously. But news protection, both parties. But my nigga, send that video. I ain't gonna hold you. If I send you a meme of Anthony Edwards, send that video, bye.
Nah, boy, that shit.
And then, of course, women on Twitter took it too far. They was like, they said, "Oh, when I said this, send me a nut video." I'm like, come on now, what's going on, King? What we doing now? This used to be a kids app. What's going on?
Nah, bro, that shit wild, bro. Send that video. That's their episode. Send that video. Shorty says, "Yo, that's wild."
But I want to give respect to her though too, because it's kind of like okay, this is gonna sound fucked up. This might not go well. I'm kind of, I don't know how to say this without us getting cancer slick. I am content that she took that option, because her forcing the kid in the world that is not made with love and a dad that didn't want to be there could not only affect his life but also affect her life and also affect the kid's life, because now already the guy is not going to try to jack the baby, and then y'all going to have like baby issues and custody battles and child support and doing all that. And then that child wasn't made out of love and whatnot, so it can all lead bad. So I'm kind of happy she sent that video, Slick, because I'm tired of seeing single mothers out here having problems with the father and all that. If both of y'all didn't want to have kids, yeah, shouldn't. But go ahead, Slick.
No, that's offending. Like, definitely, like, on some real shit. Like, I get it. A lot of people think because, and then especially in the point of an athlete, like, that's a check. Like, that's not conducive to the child growing up. You didn't make this child out of love, like you said. And then you also don't want him in his situation. Like, will he be an active father? Like, because it's like, I didn't want this. Like, you did this on, like, I mean, you did the act, but it's like, how do you tap in with something you wasn't feeling? So hopefully it all works out for the best. And pray for his girl. That's embarrassing. He embarrassed that shorty.
Bro, Slick. She really sent the baby AI generated video and said, "Look how cute." She was really trying. She was really trying.
She was trying to get that tax.
Facts. And then he was like, "Yo, I don't want kids. Let's handle this like grown-ups." Oh, that nigga's gonna get her whacked off. She didn't send that video. I'm telling you right now, that nigga's gonna get her whacked. He is an Atlanta nigga. That was key word.
Yo,
nigga spin the block.
His cousins was finna see her.
Facts. On parlay that with a but who Ja Morant is officially off his 25 games, correct?
Yep.
Suspension. What's your thoughts on his return? I mean, as we recording this, he is playing his first game back.
And them niggas is getting smoked. Oh, these niggas is getting smoked. They down like 30 right now. Hold on. They down 20 right now. Shit. 56-36. I think it's good for the league. It's good for him. He seems to have, you know what it is? I think, was it? No, it was Gilbert Arenas and them. They was talking about just how, like, when you young and you got access to money, but you never really had a chance to work through your issues, your issues kind of get magnified because nobody could tell you no because you got bread, right? And he needed help. And I think that, why you making that face?
I agree with you, bro, but not for him.
Why not?
I 100% agree with what you're saying. But for this kid, this nigga was just a nigga that's trying to be looking cool. Nigga got both parents, both active parents, and they still together. He was not raised like that according to his pops.
Yeah,
there was no way in hell you trying to be NBA dumb boy over here, flash your guns and trying to think you real tough and shit. Slick, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. When there's other NBA players that grew up from impoverished communities and all that they didn't have that proper structure. But for him, he was just a stupid nigga that got influenced and tried to be something that he wasn't.
But then also to that point, it's like, again, you see, I told from his high school days when he had the dyed hair, he's always stood out and always trying to figure shit out. You give me at 20 years old, $250 million. I don't know if I'm still this guy that you know today.
Oh no, you're gonna be fucking wild bitches, but you still calm and cool and collected though.
Nah, but I'm saying,
asshole.
but you got access, and it's like with who you around, who you hang out with, who keeps you level, and what you dealing with can manifest itself in different ways. And I'm just saying that it's a good thing that this kind of was his wake up call, because the league will get rid of you. Carmelo still had plenty of game, and they got rid of that nigga. Draymond, he's next up.
My thing about you is, like, I was around you at 20. I think you'll be, be tearing bitches up and all that, but I think you'll be investing your money too. You wasn't a young dumb nigga. I don't think you would got that bread and start thinking you from the hood trying to shoot niggas. I could put money on that. If at 20, if we for some reason we was at college, right, at NAACP, you got a text, I got $250 million coming my way.
Oh, niggas, everybody gonna die. Pew, 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 pew.
You might do a lot of ass wipe shit, but you're not gonna start trying to shoot niggas or be gangster and get tattoos and
nigga. Look at Drake. Look at Drake. Drake out here. We want to do something, fam? Look me in my eyes. You want to do something, fam? Drake over here fighting. Drake fighting. Drake was the happy-go-lucky kid who was just sad because no girl wanted to love him. Now he out here shooting niggas, and if he would have kept his tongue on that live, he'd be alive again. Damn.
It's a treacherous place in the six.
I'm just saying. So it's like, I'm happy that the young man has hopefully gotten a wake-up call and just understand, like, yo, they trying to make you a billionaire. Like, they trying to give you the league and you fucking up. But right now, his first game back, he's got 7 points, 3 assists, 3 of 8 from the field. No, nothing crazy. They down 21. The Pelicans is giving it to them.
You should be happy. You guys not young.
That nigga got 5 points and 4 fouls. Leave me alone.
Oh, real quick, because we didn't get to talk about this last episode. Giannis and the Pacers, bro. What the fuck is going on? Niggas didn't want to give him the game ball, bro.
Nah, he ran down on niggas like they stole his baby or something like that. Go fucking get it. Go fucking get my. I was like, yo. And by the way, whoever's idea was to like have these videos that's catching what these niggas is saying, y'all are hilarious. Keep doing God's work.
And then niggas, and he got a game ball, but like niggas said, I don't think that's the game ball that they actually played. I think niggas just gave him some random ball that they had in that hallway. It was like, all right, cool, here, nigga.
That shit was funny because niggas was talking tough. Miles Turner was like, nah, he ain't getting that shit. I would have been like, shut the fuck up, you Lego playing bitch. I would have been wilding that nigga out. Like, me and 80 just gave you 110, pussy boy. I would have been OD'd on him.
And then, of course, Julius Randle, after shout out to Brunson for scoring that 50 ball, was over here trying to get the game ball too, over here being hilarious with it. But yeah, Giannis, keep doing your thing. And I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with the Pacers. I like to see a team with a little backbone with them. But let's get to our song of the week. All right, if you are listening to this on YouTube, please exit and go to a live podcast app, which you can find on iOS and Android, or you can go to our favorite streaming platform and listen there, or you go to our Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist and find the song of the week. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that EP slap, bro. That EP slap. Go listen to Partisan Fontaine Sex Tape. It's out right now. That shit slapped though. But you can find our previous songs of the week on Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick Drop It.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. All right. You already know how the TSA goes. It's just Slick and Nye this week, but we got a couple of topics to talk with you guys this week. So Slick, you brought it to my attention of this tweet. Do you want to introduce this first toxic topic?
I guess I'll find it. Essentially, it mentioned a gentleman who unfortunately had to end his life after he discovered his partner was cheating on him. And it brought up this very insensitive. First off, we don't wish any harm on anybody, but it brought up this very insensitive response. It's like, as a man, it's necessary to get cheated on in ages 19 to 21. It saves you from doing things like this later on in life. So let's have a discussion about that. Do we think that that's accurate? You can go first, B.
It's accurate, but it's also not good too, because if you get like a nigga remember when a girl broke his heart in kindergarten and hold that shit down for years, for decades, and shorty be like, what did I do wrong? Mind you, it's about a girl who didn't share her crayons back in first grade. So I don't know if getting cheated at a younger age really helps, but I could see why, if you do get cheated on when you're younger, and you get over it, it builds character and you get to peep signs. Because I feel like, I ain't gonna lie to you, now that we in our 30s, bro, niggas don't got time for bullshit no more, bro. So I could see how, if you never experienced getting cheated on before, that shit might make you lose your mind a little bit at an older age, because it's like, damn, there ain't really that much options out here, bro. ain't really no any good situations. You don't even like outside anymore like that, bro. Shit is really for the birds after 30. So like, for a person cheating and breaking your heart and you never experienced that before, I can see how that shit take you to the deep end, bro. What's your thoughts?
Very similar sentiment. I think that while it's not okay, I think that some things are easier to digest at a younger age. And I think that from like 19 through 21, let's say 19 to 23, right? I think that a lot of times people out of high school, they're involved in real life. You feel me? You're in college, you're working, you're doing something on a day-to-day grind where it's like, there are things that can distract you almost after you get cheated on. You kind of take the time to get to know yourself. There aren't as many responsibilities that are associated with you. And I think that as you get older, without having that experience of being cheated on, being put in those situations, unfortunately, there's so many other moving parts that you don't even get a chance to slow the fuck down. You paying rent, you paying a car note, you keeping up with friends, you keeping up with family, you keeping up with, other parties that you're involved with. And it's like, God damn, when do I really have time for myself?
And you can't do the gym at an old age too, my nigga. That shit hurt.
Yeah, like, it's hard to build those new routines, right? At 19, even in high school, it's like, it hurt in high school, but it's like, you still got class, you still got sports, you can go home, you can figure it out, you around people, but it's like, it's not a lot of responsibility. I think at this age, you have so many other things that you have to make sure that you're taking care of that you don't even really get a chance to deal with it. So you do drink, you do smoke, you do fuck, but it's just like, you're not building the best habits. How do you, and if you've never had a chance to process those emotions, like, we're one of those people that walk through life thinking that just because you're doing the right thing, everybody else around you and in your circle is going to do the right thing and think you keep you in mind the same way you keep them in mind. That's not how life works, big dog. And that's how situations like the man committing suicide or killing himself because he found his wife cheating, that's how those things happen. It's like, how could you do this to me when I thought that, we was standing on this together? You feel me?
Facts. And speaking of what we always talk about, hopeless, getting cheated on at a young age opens you more to the hopelessness too. Because I ain't gonna lie, because once you see how you cheat and a shorty cheat gets treated differently and how they could bounce back and you got to work hard to get back what you lost, that's going to help you. If you're a young listener, that's going to help you when you get into our age and you start feeling that hopelessness. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I go like, if you never experience hurt and then you start realizing the hopelessness that men feel, that shit gonna be a little uneasy for you, big dog. Mm-hmm. not that I hope niggas get cheated on, but that shit opens your eyes a lot. And I think that brings off a level of accountability for yourself too, because now you can't play stupid.
You can't
just like how you said, yeah. Because now you can't ignore signs now. If the person is not texting you back, always, you feel me, accusing you, but you can't, it's like, you can't sit here. And it also teach you not to see the good in people. I don't know if that's a bad thing, Slick, but
you have to, it's not that it's a bad thing. I think you have to be able to look at somebody for what they are, not what you want them to be.
That's a bar. That was a bar.
Yeah, because I think the problem is that when you hold somebody in such high regard and high esteem. It's like how could you ever do? Like women have thought men ain't shit since they was like 10. They know men ain't shit because
bro, I swear they come out. I think that's their first sentence. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's their first sentence.
Nah, girls be thinking men ain't shit.
Niggas ain't shit.
And for most men, it's like most of us have a pretty decent relationship with our mothers, so we don't assume that. We just be like, all right, cool. Like my moms wouldn't do this, so if you say you love me, you mean the same thing, and it doesn't. I've seen people that say you love you do, and go 20 toes against what you have told them is your boundary and your non-negotiable, right. And look you in the face and say you was the problem and you the reason that it happened.
And prior to social media, society had did a good job of portraying women as this innocent angel. No offense, women, don't kill us, please. I just said I love you, black women, earlier, please. I'm doing good. Well, I think before
social media has allowed everybody to double down to the villain role. Because it's like, it's all about the story. It's all about how you portray the story.
And you see the villain role, too, from other folks now. Like, before, you was only limited to your surroundings and your environment. Now you can see a nigga getting done dirty by a girl in Australia and shit. So prior to social media, society always treated women as this perfect creatures that didn't do much. They was always good. And guys was always this barbaric or Mongolian.
Yeah, girls are getting their shit off because niggas ain't know. We had no better. Niggas was outside. It was like a man would have a whole family in another borough. It was like girls couldn't get that off. They might get a love letter. You could have a phone call when your man's at work. Now it's like, nah, oh, you outside? I'm outside. What's up? Oh, you ain't doing you listening to me today? I'm
off the top. Yeah. Go ahead.
Like, you listening to me today? Now I get my back cracked somewhere else. Like, what, bitch? I thought you was asleep.
Come on now. Oh. So a lot of times we don't expect girls to really could be they just like us. Don't let these. Okay, this might not go well because I just gave a whole disclaimer that I said they are just like us. If you never believe anything I said on this platform before, do not let them gaslight, confuse you, manipulate you. Even though they don't think this, I'm gonna tell you this: they are just like us. They do dirt.
It might be worse.
Some worse. They will maneuver. Do not now. They might do it now. The key thing is they do it differently. Now, for fellas, don't expect her to do you dirty like how a fella would do a girl dirty. That's where niggas get it fucked up, and that's where also girls get it fucked up too, because they expect guys to move like girls, and I'm like, that don't work. They do dirt. They just do it in a woman's way. Now, once you find out how women do dirt, that's why I say always, and that's why I've never been a big fan of. Don't be friends with girls that you're not fucking, because that shit's stupid. Be platonic friends with these women. You will really find out how girls get their shit off. How they switch names in the contact book, on how they will show you extra love, or they will start trouble with you on an off day for no reason. Really be friends with shorty so they can really find out how they do dirt in their way.
Through nefarious means.
You feel me? So yeah, with that. Stay blessed, King. Don't crash out on killing a girl, and don't kill yourself over that, bro. Even though heartbreak is tough and it's hard, don't give up, and don't give up on yourself, bro. It might not seem like you can live without this person, but you can. Trust me. All right, Slick. Next topic. Apparently, the way you handle rejection might be the new game plan, Slick. So I sent this via TikTok, but I sent this on Twitter, the TikTok video on TikTok. Apparently, how you handle rejection might let you end up scooping the shorty.
Let me see. I'll find it first. You know, TikTok take mad long. I'm over here looking at Pokemon.
Oh, no. I sent it on Twitter in the DMs. The link to the TikTok video.
All right, here we go.
That may actually make me double guess myself. Say you approach me, right? And then you're just like, you want to drink on a dance, and the bitch is like not feeling you. Like, nah, like I'm good. I mean, thanks for the time anyway. Like, I'll catch you later, like. If you're smooth with the rejection, it's going to make me be like, hold up. You know what I mean? And then later on, maybe I'll bump into you again, and I'll be like, how about that drink?
I'll be like, I'm good, love.
Yeah.
I'm good, love.
You get your lick.
That nigga lying. He's not. I'm good, love. He's like, what you want?
Well, wait, you can't call girls dusty old bitches after they reject you.
Oh, yo, fuck you, bitch.
That's why your hair. That's why your weave is tilted on the side, bitch. You can't say that no more. That don't get you the girl.
Nah, you gotta be good with rejection. You can't feel away. I've had that happen in real life though. You try to talk to a girl, like, oh nah, no, thank you. And then it's like, oh, at the end of the party, or she said you just doing your thing, or she thought about it, like, oh, okay, well, grown man, let me talk to you real quick. Like, I mean, I guess.
Yes, because they expect more guys to crash out like how we just said, oh, fuck you out. Now you say, yo, respect, thank you for your time. And then think about it. The best thing about it, you gotta move mature after that, bro. You can't wild out. You can't sit here and get rejected and then start trying to be the life of the party, because you definitely not gonna get shorty after that. But once you get that rejection and you say thank you for your time, you go back. You look like you having a good time, but not a grand time. She can't let you see you wild out. And I think shorty's gonna be looking at you, and then you could try again soon. What's your thoughts on that, Slick?
Oh yeah, it's like you just chill. You do handle it well. You go about your day. You go back to your niggas or your friend group. Go to the bar, get your beverage. Like, it's how you carry yourself really is the key factor in how you get a woman. Like, attraction is one thing, but it's like attraction can be elevated or depreciated based on how you like handle your business, how you moving throughout events and functions. So it makes sense.
Yeah, and also like what we said before, like, oh, that shit is never gonna win you the shorty. And also, you look stupid, fellas. You look like a dumbass because you was actually trying to talk to the girl. Now you're trying to insult her. I think this is dumb for even thinking I look cool for doing that. Just accept the rejection, bro. Unless she violates you, though, because there's sometimes I've seen girls violate. Like,
oh, nah, ew. Ew. Bitch, what? Ew.
Yeah, you should like,
I was just trying to fuck nothing.
Like,
yo, you got wild out.
I'm like, come on now. You could have just said no respectfully, ma. You didn't have to do the whole ill, like, nah, what the fuck is that? Or look shocked. But it's like also to a lot of stuff, it's like, have you ever walked to the family function, right? Or, you know, something where old people at, and you bought a special young lady. You got the I see you, nephew.
Oh yeah. Why you think I locked this one up? I ain't stupid.
Now what would happen if you pull up to the reunion and nobody said I see you, or like, oh that's you? What you would do? I might have to return her.
I'm about to say that might be like shit. But that's like this cool, when girls like, ooh, you know, auntie be like, ooh, like, I like this. That's you.
And let's be clear, this is for both guys and girls, because girls want that too. If girls saying nah, she's lying, because girls make sure they look extra good that day so they can get that. And guys need that shit too, because it's like, come on now. If I pull up to the spot and nobody's telling me about my girl, I got me a medium ugly chick. Unless I know if she medium ugly. Unless I know she got dope personality and she not, you know, she a little cockeyed and whatnot, I accept that. But if I'm thinking my shorty is bomb, yo, Slick, I can only imagine if I think my shorty is fire. I pull up, crickets. And I'm walking around the way. I'm like, all right, let's go. My stomach hurt.
Nah. It'd be laughing, because what if you and your cousins, or like you and your fam, all bring your shorties, and it's like you thought your girl was fire, or your family showing love to the homie girl. How you go? Like, ooh, shit. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Speaking of that scenario now, okay, you bring your shorty, right? They say, I see you, nephew. Then your cousin bring in a badder shorty, and then they actually get up and go shake her hand, be like, yo, now what's your thoughts on that now?
This nigga always trying to upstage me. I told you.
I gotta fuck your girl now.
I'm about to say, I told you to come in here with your titties out. You want to be respectful and shit. This bitch got on a whole bodysuit. I can see her thong. What's wrong with you?
Hell yeah, over here with a sundress. Her cheeks is cheeking. You want to sit here and be all presentable to my grandma. My grandma was a hoe.
She got 17 kids by 3 baby fathers. You think
you should have damn wear that damn sundress over here trying to be modest.
Embarrassing me and shit. I'm coming to see your family function with my dick out. Let's see what your auntie say.
Oh man! Now, speaking of relationship, we were supposed to talk about this last week, so we'll go real quick. You can play this video from Jayda Wayda.
Oh shit! Now this bitch here, she had me sick. Hold on, I really gotta play this dumb shit.
I've never cheated on any of my boyfriends, ever. I don't cheat, but them little breaks, in between them little breakups, that's when I do my dirt. But I never have like been in a relationship with a partner and cheated ever.
This bitch lying. Oh, she lying like shit. She lying like
What
shit.
the hell does that even mean?
This means that
bro?
when her little baby be like, all right, we not together right now, she go and get her shit off. Whoever was in her DMs or who's checking for her, she go get her rocks off just to be like, ooh, I feel good. And then she go home.
Yo, this shit reminds me of Friends. We were on a break.
That Friends is the perfect example about that shit though too, because it's like if the roles were reversed and Rachel had fucked and he did it, yo, he would have probably had to take that L. He wouldn't have been able to stand on that.
So it is like, yo, bro, if you with a girl and y'all constantly off and on, bro, that's a body. That's a couple of bodies right there.
There is a great chance somebody has seen and or fucked your girl and during those breaks, and vice versa. But honestly, it depends on the type of person it is too. Because like, if you're like a real certified lover type person, you be like, all right, cool. We trying to figure what are the parameters. That's what it is. They who set the parameter. That's the person that loses. All right, so
okay, but Slick, how did that go to work? You in a whole argument with Shorty, you be like, all right, we taking a break, but you can't fuck nobody.
But that's why I said, they who set the parameters. So if somebody's like, yo, all right, you want to take some time to figure this shit out, but let's be like, yo, let's be respectful, right? There's always somebody in that situation that go against it and go fuck. It is.
Yes.
But I'm just saying.
I say go be respectful. That's Shorty, Shorty number one objective is to be disrespectful.
That's a fact. And then cry after she realized that nigga really ain't want her.
Oh, you see, my man didn't want to take me to Roof Chris, his broke ass and all that. You see, that's why I'm eating big tomahawks. Then you fuck him, and then, oh my God, and then that's when they want to cry out like, I just wanted us to get back together. I miss us, You be like, oh, she just got done dirty by a nigga.
The nigga that
she try to scoop me back.
Nigga that was supposed to save you. He got what he wanted.
Oh, I'm not doing no breaks. At my big age, that shit is for the teenage shit. At my big age, if we do a break, we broken up, and I'm getting cooch. I don't care. We not doing no break. Ain't no break here, man. But that means all the time that her little baby broke up, she was doing Dino.
Yeah, basically.
It's the evil world we live in. All right, let's get to our choose one. This week choose one is we got three choose one, Slick. Because I saw this from Tracy Ellis Ross. I think they're having a new movie coming out. The woman that was in Living Single that played the lawyer, I forgot her real name. You know her, right?
Ooh,
the woman that in Living Single that played the lawyer that was dating Maxine.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh no, yeah, but the girl that he was into. So apparently, Tracy Ellis Ross is having a movie come out. So they was playing this choose one game, which I would have played with you real quick. All right, this week's choose one. You have I'm gonna give you three questions: girlfriends or living single. Which one?
Girlfriends.
Any particular reason?
I feel like I watched Girlfriends more. I was more aware of black sitcoms. Like I watched it with my grandma and shit. So it was like, all right, cool. With Living Single, it's like that's one of the sitcoms when they did the redistributed them on streaming platforms. I didn't go back and rewatch it. Maybe I will put that on my summer watch list to go back and watch Living Single. There were some good episodes, but I think Girlfriends just like it was just more interesting. Like William, that nigga was going through it, having all them female best friends. I was like, nigga, no, get you some nigga.
That's
friends.
a fact. I'm picking Girlfriends because I grew up on that. UPN9. I love Living Singles. Don't get me wrong, but Girlfriends was what when Maya cheated on her man.
Boy, and then look, and she did the same shit. Then she will cry about it. He pulled up.
I had to. This one might be tough. Martin or Fresh Prince.
When I was a kid, it would have been Fresh Prince. As an adult, I think I might appreciate Martin a little bit more. Just off this, and the reason I would say that is because I think the Fresh Prince is dope to realize what was a grown ass man planning to be a high school student, and Martin was more about real life being in real. There wasn't the added benefit of being rich or whatnot. He had a job. He was doing, trying to go through the media route, doing radio and the public access network and shit like that. He had a shorty he was trying to support. Like it was more so for where I'm at now in life. Is more so representative of that. Whereas the Fresh Prince is like it's good vibes. Like those lessons we learned, you appreciate that in like high school, early college.
Okay, I don't know because I agree with you. If we said which one was funnier, Martin all the way. No debate about it. But Prince of Bel-Air though, they had the racist stuff, the not being black enough thing. Just why won't he love me, Uncle Phil? Like that shit. I gotta go with Bel-Air, bro. It just not only had a lot of funny shit to it, but also had a lot of relationship, parents, love. It had more. It had more, a little more substance than Martin. Martin definitely had substance, but it was more focused on the funnier side in the episode, while Bel-Air was focusing more on just like life.
What you going? If you had to watch one right now, what you watch? You had to get off this podcast and watch something. Which one you picking right now? Because you gotta be in.
I want to laugh.
Nah, what is in general? Because I'm like, I feel like I gotta be in.
I take Bel-Air. I think Bel-Air is gonna. First of all, it has more seasons, so it has more content for me to watch. But I know I'm gonna laugh. I know I might cry. I know I might be in my feels. All right, last one. This might be easy for you though. Miles Morales or Black Panther?
I'm watching it or I'm reading it.
Watching.
I'm watching Miles Morales. Just because
just choose one. Not watching or just which one would you rather?
Shit. That's a tough one. I think I'm probably rocking with Miles off the strength of just like I feel like there's so many different iterations of him to enjoy, whether it's you go through the comics, you go through the games, you go through the movies. And I think it's just like it's refreshing because I think Spider-Man growing up was probably my first favorite superhero. But it was like a white boy from Queens, you know? Whereas like Miles Morales, like, all right, he's black. You know, they said why they didn't want to make him like it's not Miles Morales Davis and Miles Davis. They didn't want him to be like fully black. But it's a black kid from Queens going through life, going through shit, you know, making Spider-Man swaggy is a dope. I think Black Panther is amazing, but I also think that we really only have the movie. We have his movie appearances, and I think there's so much lore that hasn't gone explored. And it's like you don't really get to connect because it's like normally when he pulls up in a cartoon or something, it's just, oh, this nigga strong. He fucking up everybody. You feel me?
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I have to go with Black Panther just because I read some of the comics and I did, you know, before the movie came out, I was like, did a little research on him. This nigga was the most wealthiest nigga. He was like quadruple or more rich than I should have said Batman or Black Panther. But this is coming from the American fiction. So apparently it's Erica Alexander, Sterling K. Brown, and Tracy Ellis Ross. I just want to put that there first. But I'll go with Black Panther because he's more richer than Bruce Wayne. This nigga had Storm as his wife. He's one of the most powerful niggas in the MCU. And it's Wakanda, my nigga. Everybody was trying to get into that motherfucker. I want to be exclusive like that nigga. Queens, I've been in Queens already. Y'all niggas got salmon chopped cheese and shit. Stale ass bacon, egg, and cheese. Okay.
Miles Morales is the heart, dog. Like I said, it's a tough choice. Like I fuck with T'Challa. I just feel like, you know, it's a lot of levels to it, and I think that if the lore could have, if God bless his soul, if you know we could have got more out of the Chadwick performance, like for the second one, and just been able to explore more and see more. I remember that feeling of seeing it the first time, and I still get that feeling anytime I watch Black Panther. But I still think like the Miles Morales, like Spider-Verse is probably one of the best movies in the superhero genre. I think that Black Panther definitely captured. It came at the perfect time, had the perfect, you know, story and perfect like just seeing black people in that regalness and elegance. But
yo, niggas was showing and shit and fucking tribal cloths and everything in the movie theaters, bro. That shit that had me, my nigga.
It had a bigger impact. It certainly did. But I'm a Miles guy. That's like my Steezy.
I feel you, bro. All right. Happy holidays, everyone. Hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you get what you wanted. You feel me? If you was on a naughty list, ladies, hit my DM. I got something for you. For you niggas out here, lump of coal, fuck out of here. Please download the Alive Podcast app on iOS or Android. Follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If any branded deals, business opportunities, please email us. This might not go well at gmail.com. I'm the voice of Outside Be Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
It's your boy Slick Grace, and y'all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we be back at y'all with that maximum toxicity. We out.
Took out.
Distinct beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always say it's something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.